Am I recording? I can't tell if I'm recording or not. Today I want to talk to you guys about food prepping. So we like to do our food prepping about 3 days in advance. That way we're not using a billion different things of Tupperware, and also that way we can leave some leeway for if we have a change of plans or somebody wants to hang out on the weekend or whatever it might be. We like to prep on Sundays for Monday through Wednesday, and then on Wednesday again for the rest of the week. So we recently just replaced all of our Tupperware. We used to have a ton of mismatched plastic stuff that would just cascade out of our cabinets every time they were opened, and we replaced them all with glass Pyrex Tupperware, and we love it. It's just enough to do what we need, and it's all organized. So one of the main reasons that we like to do our food prepping twice a week is because it's way easier to eat healthy when it's easy. So prepping stuff a couple days in advance means you can just grab something right out of the fridge, put it in the microwave, and you're ready to go. You don't have to cook something, you don't have to chop up a bunch of vegetables. It's already been done for you, and so there's really no excuse to not eat healthy when you've already made it for yourself. We just got back from the grocery store, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys through a sample of what we do on a normal Sunday. Okay, so here we have this week's groceries. So over here we've got some sweet potatoes, peppers, apples, free-range chicken, asparagus, free-range cage-free eggs, squash, zucchini, unsweetened almond milk, oatmeal, caffeinated and decaffeinated tea, natural almonds, quinoa, sweet basil, a little spinach salad mix, some quick boil in a bag brown rice, and a whole mess of broccoli. We eat a lot of broccoli in this house, and so we always stock up. I'm gonna put the eggs and the oats away because we actually don't prep those in advance. Same thing with all of our snacky foods. I don't need to do anything to prepare those in advance. And then I'm just gonna bring all my salad stuff and leave it at work because I like to eat those for lunch. So I'm just bringing the lettuce, the basil, and maybe some pine nuts as well. So I'm just gonna start off by chopping up all the vegetables that I'm gonna roast, and I've preheated the oven to 400 degrees. So I'm just gonna chop these guys up and put them on a pan. Yep, like I said, I'm just chopping these up. There's no real science to it. I'm just gonna cut them into smaller pieces that are more bite-sized and easier to roast, and just put them in the pan. Same thing with the zucchini. I'm just gonna cut that up into rounds and cut the rounds in half. And again, for my squash, I'm gonna cut those into rounds and cut them in half and put them in my little pan. Once I have them all cut up in my pan, I'm just gonna drizzle with olive oil and sprinkle with a little bit of rosemary. So I have all these veggies chopped up and ready to go, and I'm just gonna put them in the oven. I always forget about that black pan that's in there. Okay, I gotta take that out. I've got all my veggies chopped up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put these guys in the oven. Man, it's hot in here. So while the veggies are roasting, I'm gonna make some rice and some quinoa. So I just have some water on the stove here, and I'm just putting these boil in bags. These things are so easy. They just put them in the water. They're done in 10 minutes. And on my other burner, I'm just gonna saute some broccoli. And all I'm gonna do is put a little bit of olive oil, some salt, and a little bit of spices, garlic, and I don't know, maybe just garlic and salt and olive oil. That sounds pretty good. While all that stuff is cooking, I'm gonna poke holes in my sweet potatoes with this knife and then just microwave them for 4 minutes, flip to the other side, and microwave again for 4 minutes. And while I'm waiting for all that stuff to cook, I'm just gonna make myself a nice little cup of tea with a little bit of caffeine to get me going through the rest of this cooking session. And Matt actually already made our chicken. He just baked it with a little bit of garlic, so that's already done. We measure out 4 ounces of protein for each of our lunches and dinners. So I'm just going to put the chicken on our little food scale and measure out 4 ounces. Matt prefers to have broccoli for lunch as opposed to salad most of the time, and so I'm just going to, for his little lunch Tupperwares, I'm going to put a good amount of broccoli. I don't really measure these out, I just kind of put around 4 ounces of these. And then for each of our lunches, I also measure out 4 ounces of brown rice or sweet potatoes, but this week we're taking brown rice, so that's what I'm measuring out today. All of our other veggies and extra broccoli go into our larger dinner Tupperware, so we just kind of pull from that and measure it out as we go, as opposed to having them pre-measured like our lunches are. And then to finish out our dinner menu, our dinner carbs this week is going to be sweet potatoes, so I've got those finished cooking and I'm just going to wrap them up in foil and put them in the fridge. So that's our regular routine. If you have any questions or any requests for other videos, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.